how to add and subtract three fractions. So that's going to be our class today. But in the beginning, as usual, we're going to be reviewing the things that we learned last class. So I will present my screen now. So are you guys able to see my screen? Fine. Or...
Yes, we can see your screen. I mean, I can.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Okay, let's start class. So yeah, for those of you guys who are not here for last class, in last class we learned how to get the square root of any number, how to multiply a two-digit number of under 20. So yeah, it's gonna be between 10 and 20, and how to get the cube root of any number. So I'm just gonna be working out just one or two problems for each of those tricks that we learned in last class. So yeah, let's get. And our first review problem is going to be how to get the square root of 138. This problem we did it exactly in our last class. I just want to see how many of you guys remember how to do this. Yeah, let's please put it in the chat, I guess. Yeah, please put it in the chat. Okay, guys. Yeah, so let's see how to do this. So what you're gonna do is step one is going to be trying to get the next perfect square, the next lowest perfect square to this. So the next perfect square number after or before this is going to be square root of 121, and that's going to be step one. So let me write it down over here. Step one. And step two is going to be determining what's the difference between our original number and the new number that we got. Oh, actually, sorry. Yeah. Then you just get the whole number. You put the whole number over here, and the square root of 121, since the perfect square is going to be 11. That's going to be the whole number part of our answer. And I mean, this is step one, step two, step 2.5, whatever. But yeah, step two is going to be getting the difference between this original number and our new number. And the difference, if you calculate it, you will get an answer of minus 17. So minus 17 is going to go in the numerator of this of our answer, and we're going to get our answer in a mixed fraction way. Step two, and it is going to be 17. And step three is going to be getting this number over here and doubling that. So doing 11 times 2, getting this number, and doing times 2, which you will get an answer of 22. Then that is going to be the denominator, and the final answer you get is going to be 17 over 22. And that's how you get the square root of any number. It doesn't have to be a perfect square. It can be any number. But I like to do it only for 2-digit and 3-digit numbers. I don't like to do it more than that. But if you're okay, if you do understand how to get the if you kind of memorize how to get the perfect squares below 4-digit numbers, then yeah, you're free to do so. So that's gonna be our first practice problem, right? And our second practice problem is going to be from the next trick, which is going to be how to multiply 2-digit numbers under 20. So that is going to be what I'm going to give you guys is the practice problem 12 times 16. So the practice problem is going to be 12 times 16. So yeah, guys, please put in your answers on the chat. Please do. Okay, hope you guys put it on the chat. Okay, good. I see 3 people. So let's see how to do this. So the first step is going to be kind of determining what is the what we're going to be basically using for this trick is going to be we're using the base of 10. So how it's going to be is first you have to take the first number, right, and determine what 10 plus what number equals this number. And as everyone knows, 10 times 2 is going to be 12. So we're going to add a plus 2 over here. Then what we're going to do, we're going to do the same thing to this number. And 10 times what number is going to be 16, and that's of course going to be 6. Now what we do, and that's going to be step 1. So step 1. Step 2 is going to be taking one of these numbers and multiplying, or multiplying them by, adding them. Adding them to their opposite number. So it's going to be, I mean, you can do either 2 plus 16 or 6 plus 12, which is going to yield the same answers to you guys. So I'm just going to choose to do 16 plus 12. This is going to give us the answer of, let me write this down. 16 plus 2, which is going to give us an answer of 18. What we're going to do is 18 is going to be our first part of the answer. That's going to be step 2. Now step 3 is going to be taking these two numbers and multiplying them by each other. So that's going to be 2 times 6, and 2 times 6 is of course going to be 12. So that's going to be our second part of the answer. But you gotta like kind of add this in a different way. So how you're gonna add this is you're gonna put a 1 over here and a 2 over here, just like if this 18 was like a 180. So then if you add that together, you'll get an answer of 192. So the answer to the question, 12 times 16 is gonna be 192. And this trick is really, really simple. You can if you get proficient at this, you can even do it faster than a calculator. So that's a good thing about this. So any questions so far, guys? Any questions on any of the two tricks? Okay, guys. Now we're gonna move on to how to get the cube root of any number. And for these square root and cube root numbers, you do have to have some kind of knowledge on perfect squares. I mean, I recommend you guys memorize perfect squares from 1 to 15. So square root of 225 is going to be 15, and square root of 16 is going to be 4. So I recommend you guys memorize the perfect square root numbers, so that it'll be easier for you guys to do these tricks. And if you want to do if you want to use this trick on the same for a cube root numbers, then you have to know how to get the cube root of how to get the perfect cube root numbers for 1 to 15. I just recommend you guys do 1 to 15, but if you guys want, you can do 1 to 10 and just total. So let's go on how to get the cube root of any number. So our practice problem is going to be getting the cube root of 87. And I know this kind of takes a while to do, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more time. I'm gonna give you guys around 2 minutes to do. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. So I'm just gonna wait for 2, 3 people to put in their answers on chat. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I'm just trying to join this meeting from my phone so I can see your chat, so I don't have to keep switching from my whiteboard to the thing. So I'm just gonna try to join really quick. Okay, guys. Oh. Oh, can you guys hear the echo? If I do.
Well, I just heard you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I mean, hope you guys hope the echo went off now. Is it gone now?
Yes, gone.
Okay, good. Yeah, I just want to see the chat from my phone, so I don't have to keep switching from this tab to this. So okay, yeah, I see 3 people, 4 people doing it pretty good. Okay, so let's see how to actually do this. So the first couple of steps are going to be kind of the same as the one that we got in the cube root. So what it's going to be is you're going to try to always also find the perfect cube root number below 87. So that's going to be the cube root of 64, 64, which is 4, and that's going to be our the whole number part of the answer. I'm gonna write it down over here. Step 1. Now step 2 is going to be kind of doing the same. It's going to be trying to get the difference between the original number and the new number. And the difference, if you guys actually calculate it, would be minus 23. So 23 is going to be the numerator. It's going to be the numerator, right? And the denominator is going to be the denominator part is kind of tricky in this trick. So what you're gonna do is guys, pay really close attention to this, because it's kind of like complex. So what you're gonna do is first you're going to get this you're gonna get the whole digit number, and you're gonna square that number, and if you do square that number, you'll get an answer of 16. And remember, guys, last time I said you guys do it times 2, but I was wrong. So yeah, you guys have to square the whole digit number, and that's gonna give an answer of 16. Now what you do is you take that answer and multiply that by 3, since it's the cube root. In the square root answer, you do not do any of this. You just take the whole number answer, multiply by 2, and that's gonna be your denominator. But for the cube root, you're gonna do something different. Yeah, you're gonna take the square. You're gonna take the square of the whole number answer over here. Then you're gonna multiply that by 3, and if you do that in this case, it'll give you an answer of 48. Then now 48 is going to be our denominator. Now the answer to the question, what is the cube root of 87? It's gonna be 423 over 48. And as I said in last class, this answer is not always gonna be 100% perfect to the last decimal point, because this is after all, this is a shortcut, and if you do need a like a perfect answer, and I do recommend you guys do it in the normal method. But if you guys want to go in pinch, then yeah, sure, you can use this trick. So hope you guys kind of understood how to kind of do these 3 tricks. Do you guys really understand how to do it?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Yeah, thank you guys for paying attention. And now we're gonna be moving on to our actual teaching portion of our class. So as I said in the beginning of class, we're going to be learning how to add 2 fractions whose denominator is not going to be the same number, and we're going to learn how to add add or subtract, and we're also going to learn how to add or subtract 3 fractions whose denominator is not the same. So let's get started, I guess. So the first problem I'm gonna be telling you guys is gonna be a really simple one. It's just gonna be how to add 1/2 plus 1/3. See, really simple. It's gonna be how to add 1/2 by 1/3. Super easy. Yeah, guys. Oh how you're gonna do this is first what you're gonna do is you're gonna multiply these 2 numbers, and that's gonna be step 1. Step 1 is going to be you're going to be multiplying the denominator of this number and the denominator of the next number, and that's going to give you an answer of 6, right? Because 2 times 3 is going to be 6. And the reason why we do this step is if you were going to do this in a normal method, what you would do is you would try to make the denominators the same number. So the least common decimal, or something like the least common number for the least common number for these 2 numbers are going to be 6, right? So yeah, that's going to be the first step. Now the second step, what you're going to do is you're going to take this number over here and multiply it by the number over here. That's going to be step 2. Step 2 is going to be you're going to take that number over here and multiply that by this number, that's going to give you an answer of 3, right? And step 2 is going to be taking this number over here and multiplying that by this number. And step 3 is going to be taking that number over here, multiplying that by this number, which is going to give you an answer of 2. Now that we're done, now that we kind of got our baseline of our answers, so what's going to be is this number. Sorry, this number is going to be the denominator. I'm just gonna put a little D over here for denominator, and these two numbers are gonna be the numerators. Okay, so this number is gonna be the denominator, and these two numbers are gonna be the numerator. So how you would do this is basically since a 6 is gonna be a denominator, you add a 6 over here. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the first number of your numerator and you're gonna add it to the second number of your numerator. And if you do that, you will get a final answer of 5 over 6. And that's the answer, guys. The answer to the question 1/2 plus 1/3 is going to be 5 over 6. Yeah, guys, that's basically it. I mean, I'm teaching you guys. Yes, it does work with all fractions. It works with all fractions. I'm really telling you guys giving you guys different fractions, but yes, this does work in all fractions. So let's keep moving to the teaching problem number 2. So teaching problem number 2 is going to be getting 1/4 plus. It's going to be doing 1/4 plus 2/3. So that's going to be the the problem. And the kind of reason why I chose this particular trick out of many tricks is that when I was in elementary, middle school, I had some kind of I don't really quite understand how to do fractions and stuff like that. So these fractions are really easy because it's just really small numbers. But when you get to a higher level, you do have to do you do have to do more complex fractions. So at that point, I had a little difficulty, and not really. I didn't have a difficulty. It just took a lot. It just took a long time for me to do it. So as soon as I learned this trick, I was really happy because it was just a really cool trick and a fast trick. So the step 1 is going to be multiplying these two numbers, and multiplying these two numbers will give you an answer of 4 times 3 is going to be an answer of 12. And that's going to be our denominator. And step 2 is going to be taking this number over here and multiplying that by this number. That's going to be 1 times 3. And 1 times 3 is going to give you an answer of 3. And that's going to be our numerator number 1. And next, we're going to take this number over here and multiply that by this number. And that's going to be 4 times 1, which is going to be 4, which is in turn going to be numerator number 2. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this numerator over here, which is going to be 12, and you're going to take the numerator number 1, add it to numerator number 2 to get an answer of, I'm sorry guys. It's actually 4 times 2. It's gonna give you an answer of 8. I'm really sorry guys. I kind of got confused, but yeah, it's gonna be 4 times 2 because there's a 2 over here. Yeah, it's gonna be 4 times 2, which is gonna give you an answer of 8. So it's not gonna be 3 plus 4, but it's gonna be 3 plus 8. I apologize for that. So if you do that, if you add 8 plus 3, which is gonna give you an answer of 11, and you take the denominator. And that's going to be your answer. Your answer is going to be 11 over 12. Yes, guys, most people got this right, or everyone got this right. Very good. Yeah, let's move on to problem number 3. So problem number 3 is going to be I'm going to give you guys a subtraction problem. So actually, I'll give you guys a subtraction problem in the practice session. For right now, I'm just gonna give you guys a addition problem. So So our problem is just gonna be 1/2 is gonna be 3/4. And an important thing to realize in this is even if you have a subtraction sign over here, the mechanics of this problem or of this trick is going to be the exact same. So you're gonna do the exact same steps, but just one little tiny step is going to change. Just one little tiny step is going to change, and I will tell you guys what it's going to be later. But yeah, for now, please put in your answer. Hey guys, I see 3 answers. I see 4. Very good. Oh, I see way more than that. Yeah, well, let's see how we do this. I'm gonna go a little bit faster on these. What we're gonna do is you're gonna first multiply 4/2, which is gonna give you an 8. Then you're gonna do 1 times 4, which is gonna give you a 4. And you're gonna do 2 times 3, which is gonna give you an answer of 6. And that's gonna be 10/8, which is gonna be 5/4. And as a lot of people said, it's gonna be 1.
Aadhav,
Uh-huh. Yeah, sorry.
isn't the least common multiple for 2 and 4 4?
Yes, it is 4. Let me see. Is this did I do anything wrong? Or
Like you multiply 2 times 4 is 8, but the LCM of 4.
I mean, I understand. Yeah, yeah. Okay. The least common multiple is 4, right? But the thing is, if you do simplify all of this, you'll get an answer of 4 in the end. So yeah, you will get the perfect answer.
Like when I did it, I got like 5/2.
5/2.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you would have gotten 2.5.
Hmm. Let's see. I probably did something wrong. I'm sorry, guys. Let me check. Let me check. One sec. So the answer is 5/4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Someone had a question. Yeah. I mean, yeah. If I didn't do anything wrong, then that's good. Then yeah, the answer is gonna be 5/4. And do you guys like understand what I'm like doing? Do you guys kind of understand how to do this? Okay, yeah. I hope you guys understand. Hope I didn't do anything wrong. And yeah, let's get going on this then. So I'm gonna give you guys one more practice or one more teaching problem, and that teaching problem is gonna be a little bit harder. It's gonna be doing 3/4 plus 4/16. Yeah, it's gonna be 3/4 and 4/16. I'm gonna give you guys like 2 minutes to like do this. Yeah, it's kind of a trick problem, but yeah, most of you guys I think figured that out. So yeah, let's do this problem in our trick method. So what you're gonna do is first you're gonna multiply 16 times 4, which is gonna give an answer of 64. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this over you're gonna take the numerator of the first number and multiply that by the denominator of the second number. It's gonna give you an answer of 48. Then you're gonna take the denominator of the first number and multiply it by the numerator of the second number. It's gonna give you an answer of 16. And if you do compute that, you will get an answer of 64/64, which is in turn 1. And yeah, very good guys for everyone who got an answer of 1. Good job. Good job. I think everyone got that right. Very good. And that kind of concludes our teaching time for this first trick. And an important thing I want to point out is that this trick does work for subtraction of two fractions, and it does work for mixed fractions also. But in mixed fractions, you do have to do one more step, and that one more step also has one little tiny like competition math trick. But we will go over that in our review session in part number 2. So now we're going to be transitioning to learning trick number 2. And trick number 2 is going to be how to add or subtract to 3 fractions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys 3 fractions. So our first problem is going to be how to multiply 1/2 and plus 1/3, 1/3 plus 3/4. I'm kind of curious on how you guys would really go ahead and solve this. So if it is possible, please do send in your answers in the chat. Hey guys, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for a couple more people to do it. Yeah, I see 3 people. Okay, I think it's good so far. Okay, I see 4. So let's move on how to do it. And this trick is a little more complex and involves 4 or 5 steps. But if you do this if you do get proficient at this, you can do this really fast. So the first step is gonna be our it's gonna be the same step as what we did in the trick before. It's gonna be multiplying all these numbers together. So if we do multiply all these steps, or sorry, let me scoot this so I have some writing space. So if we do multiply 2 times 3 plus 2 times 3 times 4, and that's gonna be step 1. It's gonna be 2 times 3 times 4. That's gonna give you an answer of 24. And yes, 24 is gonna be our denominator, right? Now step 2 is gonna be where the hard part comes in. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take this number, you're gonna multiply that by the denominator of the second number, and you're gonna multiply that by the denominator of the third number, right? Please note this. Like kind of pattern, right? So what you would get is you're gonna multiply 1 times 3 times 4, which is basically doing 3 times 4. It's gonna give you an answer of 12, and that's gonna be our numerator number 1. Note, please guys, note the pattern that is being done. So step 3 is also gonna involve some kind of a pattern, and this pattern is going to be multiplying this number by this number, and please note it's gonna be multiplying this number. So what you're gonna get is you're gonna do multiplying 2 times 1, which is this number, and you're gonna multiply that by 4. Remember guys, not 3 but 4. You're gonna multiply that by 4, right? And if you do that, you'll get an answer of 8, and 8 is gonna be our numerator number 2. And step 4, I'm sorry. Step 4 is gonna be taking this number over here, multiplying that by 3, and multiplying that by 2. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take this number 3 over there. You're gonna multiply that by 3. Then you're gonna multiply that by 2 because that was that and that, right? And if you do that, you'll get an answer of 18, right? 18. And that's going to be numerator number 3. Now let's go on actually converting all this information to a fraction. So as we agreed upon before, 24 is going to be our denominator. What we're going to do is we're going to take numerator number 1, put it over here. We're going to add it to numerator number 2. We're going to in turn add it. Sorry. I'm going to add it to numerator number 3. And if we do that, our answer will be 34 over. I believe that is the answer to this question, guys.
Oh, excuse me, it's 38, I think.
Oh, it's 38? Oh, I'm sorry, yes, I'm sorry, yes, it's 38. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I'm making a lot of mistakes today, but okay, yeah, it's gonna be 38 over 24. I'm sorry for the mistake. Yeah, it's gonna be 38. Yes. Thank you for pointing that out, but the answer is gonna be that. And yeah, please note the pattern. Please take notes of the pattern. Does anybody have any need any clarification on the pattern on how to do the pattern? So do you guys completely understand the pattern on how to do this? Because the pattern, when I first learned it, it was kind of difficult, and yeah.
Yeah, I understand it.
Should I explain the pattern again?
No, I said it. I understand the problem.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, sure. Now we're gonna move on. Oh, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write the pattern. Like I'm gonna kind of do the pattern over here in the side. So the pattern is gonna be first, all these dots are gonna be our numbers. So this is gonna be individual number. Okay, let me do it like cleanly so it's easier to understand. That's gonna be step 2. Yeah, this is gonna be step. And also note that when I was writing the pattern down, I did not put an addition sign or a subtraction sign in the middle because that's gonna come in later. But yeah, please note that please keep in mind that I did not put any signs in the middle. So your first pattern is gonna be doing these two numbers, multiplying these two numbers by this number. And that's gonna be step 1. Step 2 is going to be multiplying this number over here and this number over here. That's going to be step 2. Step 3 is going to be multiplying these two numbers with these two numbers. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, no, that is not the trick. You're going to be multiplying this two number and this two number. See guys, when I was first learning this, I made lots of mistake on the pattern. Like, I legit like made so many mistakes, and I got every single problem wrong when I was first starting out. So I would please ask you guys to please, memorize a pattern. Be really familiar with the pattern. So, oh, okay, I could have made it just full screen. Yeah. Also, if you guys you guys wanna do, you can take a screenshot of this. Yeah, guys, please take a screenshot of this. Please write notes. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of minutes to like write down the pattern and write notes on this. Because I know some of you guys are taking active notes on this. And can you repeat that? Sorry. No, it's not a break. It's not a break. I'm just giving you guys time to no, I'm just giving you guys time to like write this down on your notebooks.
Your voice is.
So, hello? Yeah. You're cutting out. I'm sorry. Yeah. Do you have any questions? I'm sorry, but like you're cutting out like every 1 second. Like, um, okay, okay, okay. Uh-huh. Yes. So it's gonna that like I mean you can refer back to this post. You can oh my god. 1 second. It's gonna be numerator number 3. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take all of this, put it into actual numerical fractions. It's gonna give us a 64, and it's gonna be 40 plus 48 plus 24, which is gonna give us an answer of 112 over 60. That is it. We're going to be quickly moving on to the next practice problem. And this practice problem is I'm gonna spend more time on this practice problem because this is gonna involve a subtraction. So it's gonna be 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 minus 1 over 3. Guys, please work this out and put it in the chat. Is Danya okay? Already did it. Good job, Danya. You did it really fast. Okay, good job, Akash. Good job, Melon. Good job, guys. I'm gonna wait for a little bit more people. Okay. Okay, guys, really good, really good. Okay, so I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to do it if there is a multiplication sign over here. So what you're gonna be doing is it's the same method. You're gonna be multiplying 2 times 3, which is gonna give us an answer of 12, which is gonna be the numerator. And step 2 is gonna be multiplying 1 times 2 times 3, gonna give us an answer of 6, which is gonna be numerator number 1. And step 3 is going to be multiplying 2 times 1 times 3, which is going to give us an answer of 6, which is going to be numerator 2. And the last step is going to be multiplying 2 times 2 times 1, which is going to give us an answer of 4, which is going to be numerator number 3. So now how you do this is basically just take the numerator over here, or denominator over here, and it's just going to equal the same. What you're going to do is you're going to add 6 over here. So since the first the first sign when we do this is an addition sign, we add this to the second fraction. Then what we're gonna do is since there's a minus sign over here, we're gonna subtract that by the number that we get by doing step number 3. And if we do that, we'll get an answer of 18 over 12, which is 2 over 3. Yeah, that is it, guys. That is it. That is it for today's class. If you guys want to leave, you can. If you guys want to stay back, I'm gonna be talking about a few more things. So yeah. That's basically the end of today's class, guys. Yeah. So the first thing I wanted to talk about in the end of class is as you would have seen on the announcements chat, we do Numerly is up with another project. Numerly we are doing another project, and that's going to be a free online virtual math and science tutoring for grades 3 through 8. So it's going to be a one-on-one / group personalized tutoring, and how it's going to work is you tell us what you want to learn for that particular week, session beforehand. We will and on that session we will teach you guys what you guys want to learn. So it's going to be a hybrid of a one-on-one tutoring and a group tutoring, personalized tutoring. So that's how it's going to work. And for that, a lot of people have a problem, or like a lot of people have questions on how this is going to work and stuff like that. So in order to clarify how it's going to work and stuff, we do have a introductory orientation webinar on August 24th, 2020 at 2:30. So we're gonna have a introductory orientation webinar on 2:30 at Central Time. Remember, all of this in Central Time because we Numerly is based out of Houston, Texas, and I do live in Houston, Texas. So this is all based out of Central Time. So yeah, if you do guys want to sign up, please go to the Google Forms over here. Please go to the Google Forms over here and please sign up. Yeah, please sign up. Please read all of this. I know it's a bit long. I mean, not even a bit long. It's a lot. It's really long. But yeah, please read all of this before you sign up. And yeah, that's basically what I wanted to tell you guys. And one more thing we're also working on is as I said, we're also working on our competition. And our competition is gonna be on the end. So it's gonna be towards the end. So it's gonna be our math competition is going to be on August 31st. We'll give out more information about it later, but yeah, it's going to be on the August 21st. And yeah, and one more thing we're also working on a college a college tutoring session, like a college webinar series on basic things about college and stuff like that. So if you guys want to learn more about how to get to college, how to increase your chances into getting into Ivy League colleges and stuff like that, please check that out. We will be giving more information about that. So please look out for that. And that's basically it, guys. You guys can leave if you guys